Well, the Zoom has been with me now for how long? Well over a year, probably about 14, 16 months now. So I thought it might be an idea, seeing as the weather's horrendous outside and there's not much I can do, to do a quick overview of all the things that I've done to it, chopped and changed with it, either mechanically or aesthetically, since I've had it. So let's just start at the front. Now, most of these things I'll have videos of if you want to look at how I did them. Just check on the back catalogue of videos. Obviously, most recently we put a new Speedo cable in and changed the front hub because the old Speedo cable had been glued into it. The front shocks we put on. These are not standard shocks, these are aftermarket shocks. Make a huge difference to ride quality. Very much recommended. Even more so almost than the back shock. The front shocks are fantastic. Easy job to do, highly recommended. We put I think the very first thing I did was the headlight protectors. I really like the look of these. These came from an American seller on eBay who I don't think is doing them anymore, but you can get them from AliExpress. You can get something similar from Chinese eBay. I really like the look of these, they're quite neat. Added the wee tool bag just for a little bit of retro style. I don't actually use it, it's all for show. Obviously we put the tyre rim tape on as well. Now I'm actually thinking of removing that because I can get some nice Honda branded segments to go on the rim, which I think will look quite good. Normally what I do is on scooters I paint the lettering on the tyres, but first of all, these tyres, the lettering isn't really suited to it, and also there are two different tyres on this bike, so until at such time as I replace the tyres with ones that are the same, I don't want to do the lettering because I think it would look a bit strange having two different makes, etc. Okay, so where are we? Coastal gauge, well, you saw the most recent video for that, absolutely brilliant, very happy with that. That's been one of my best investments. That's the adapter that allows you to use the regular Speedo. There is obviously a little GPS unit you can get, which is very small, which can probably sit on there. It just connects directly into the Coastal as well, but it's another £100 and not something I want to buy at the moment. So, and frankly, for the speed the Zuma does, probably not worth it anyway. I've put this actually came with the bike. It's a really good mobile phone holder. I had it off for a while because frankly I had that many other ones and gadgets on the handlebars, there wasn't any room for it. But now a lot of them are condensed into the Coastal unit. I've been able to put the mobile phone holder back on again. This is quite handy if I want to use something like My Yamaha, which is a really good app which gives you a GPS speed, also highlights your a lot of data about the route you've travelled, including a map you get and how fast you've gone, altitude, all kinds of things. A really good app. So if I want to use that at all for testing, I can put my phone into this. A really good, really solid phone holder. I don't know where it came from. It was on the bike when I got it. What else? Bar end mirrors, of course. I got rid of the original mirrors quite soon afterwards. And decided to fit bar end mirrors a few months later. These were a bit of a swine to fit, as you'll see from the video I made of that, but I really like the look of them. I think the big stick up normal mirrors, I wasn't that keen on the look. These are a lot more streamlined, sleek look. New grips I put on as well. That's a very simple job, just the old ones were original I think and they were a bit tatty, so new grips and bar end mirrors on both sides. It's all getting a bit marked itself now. These were on the bike when I got it, and I don't know if these were custom made for it. I've never seen these before anywhere else, but I quite like them. I've left them on. I've also, as you see, put Allen bolts with what do you call those? Countersunk dress-up washers on them as far as I can around the bike. I've also got them on the battery box. Honda sticker, I got off eBay as well on both sides. Quite like this slightly retro look with that. I think it goes with the bike. So moving on inside here, obviously we have the iMap, which the jury is still out on, connected to the CDI. We're going to do some testing on that when a friend of mine gets the computer link cable, so that should be interesting to see what, if anything, it's doing, because I don't think it's breaking the limiter on the bike, the rev limiter, but we'll find it when that cable arrives from Japan. Other things I did in here was put audible indicators on. So you hit the switch, they bleep. I like that because I found when I first had the bike, I'm used to sort of push to cancel indicators on maybe more modern scooters. This one I felt was really fiddly. I'm used to it now, it doesn't bother me, but when I first had it, it was fiddly to use, and I kept seeing myself glancing down to see if the indicators were off, and that's not a good idea. So that's why I fitted the audible indicators, which I quite like. Simple little speaker things you get for a couple of quid on eBay, dead easy to wire in. Again, there's a video of that on my channel. As is swapping out the bulbs. These are all now LED in the indicators, in the headlights, and also in the rear lights, all LED. Although, interestingly enough, the rear light was LED when I got it. I don't know why they only did one light and not the rest, but anyway. So again, there's a video showing how to do that, because you need to put a different relay on if you're going to put LED bulbs in. These, the headlights are a simpler change, and it shows you what bulbs I use, that sort of thing. So might be of interest to somebody. Keeps the power usage down a bit. I do actually have underseat LEDs under here, which I don't know if you can see. I've not had any real chance to use them yet, because they're obviously more for winter. They are connected to a battery pack which I keep underneath the seat, but I may actually look at wiring them in and putting a switch somewhere on the handlebars, because you could use one of the spare cables on the Coso as an on-off indicator for the under floorboard lights. But we'll have a look at that when the winter comes, because they're not much use in summer. Seat cover was from Cheeky Seats in America. Really nice quality, lovely seat cover, really like that. Again, videos of that on the site. Under-seat storage, well, we've gone through a few different things. When I first got it, the bike, it had the metal sort of lattice panels on, so I took them off, sprayed them, tidied them up and used them for a while. Then I went to the plastic panels, which I got a set of from, again, AliExpress, Chinese eBay, and they were quite good. And then actually I had a top box and rack on for a while, which I've still got, but I took it off to try and see if it was doing anything with the speed. I don't think it really was, so I may at some point put it back on again, but at the moment it's off. And the latest addition was the Kemimoto under-seat bag, which is a lot cheaper than the Chase American version, but I like the look of it. It's obviously got weight and things, so it's not taking anything off the bike's speed. So at the moment that's the setup, but I may put the top box back on at some point. I may even put the plastic panels back in, I don't know. I've got them all, so we'll see. Moving down here, this is the kickstart. This is an aftermarket kickstart from, I can't remember now. I can't remember what that says. But anyway, it's all again on the video site. It just simply bolts into a hole already on the frame, dead easy. I use the kickstart a lot, the side stand rather, not kickstart, side stand a lot. That was a good addition, I was quite happy with that. Obviously in here we've had many changes of sliders, and we've also installed a Polini variator and a GY6 clutch with the magic spacer. You can follow all that on the videos. The airbox I haven't really touched much, except to add some extra holes in the vent here. The jury's still out on what I might need to do with the airbox, depending on what results we get from the IMAP, because you are supposed to put on a sponge air filter. But sponge air filters in this country aren't a terribly good idea, but we may have to get rid of this airbox and put up some kind of alternative air filter if that's what the Kataco is going to need to get some results. But again, that is waiting on the computer lead to say. Rear shock, that's again a Kataco rear shock. I did that, very nice. As I say, the front shocks make more of a difference to the ride quality, I think, but good to have a new shock on anyway. Like I say, LED bulbs, there was an LED in that already, LED on the indicators. I'm trying to think now, anything else I'm missing. That came from AliExpress, a little metal cover for the reservoir, the coolant reservoir. I just spray painted it black, it was silver. And I resprayed the radiator cover black as well, because that was looking a bit tatty. The aftermarket exhaust is a Leo Vince exhaust. That was on the bike when I got it. That's my cable coming up for the for the DIY under seat LED lighting. I think we'll need to do something a bit tidier with that come the winter time. Tyres are unchanged. haven't stretched it or done any of the other things you can do with the bodywork, because I mean, I like the look of the Zuma, that's why I bought it. I don't really want to be ripping it apart and doing something different with it in terms of styling. I'm sure there's something else I'll have forgotten that I've done to it, but that's all I can think of just now. So it just gives you an overview of the various things we've been doing over the last year. There'll be videos for all of them on my YouTube site, and also on my Tumblr blog. You can access the videos and additional information there. So as always, any questions, anything you're interested in, give us a shout. But that's the Zuma after a year and a few months of owning it. Okay guys, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos and if you want to learn more, and as always, thanks very much for watching.